Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and the Saints Row reboot has finally come out, and it's actually far worse than I could have predicted. Now, I've only played the one Saints Row, the Saints Row 3 remaster, and I fucking love that game. It is the weirdest game I've ever played. It's crazy, over the top, not great people, as in the characters aren't great people, but they're so much fun to interact with, and that's part of the beauty of the Saints Row that sets it apart from the rest of these types of Grand Theft Auto type games, is it's just so wacky and weird and fun, and you really get to embrace being a fun bad guy versus the GTA type style where you're just kind of bad. And I definitely prefer Saints Row to GTA actually, but it looks like Saints Row the reboot has misunderstood everything what made its previous game special, and it's this zoomer woke shit about fighting capitalism and getting your student loans back. No, you're just supposed to be gangsters having fun. You really don't have a whole lot of motivation, at least in the third one. You're just just doing it for the kicks, basically. And apparently it's incredibly depressing. And then it's broken as well. There's a ton of bugs, one in specific that I can't show you because it's for the final fight of the game. Don't want to spoil that for anyone who gives a damn. But it's just a hot, steaming mess. Way worse than we could have predicted, even with the woke marketing and the weird announcements about some choices they made in the game. It's just overall not a fun game anymore. It seems to be the big contestants, and that's what really sets Saints Row apart, is how fun, wacky, and weird it is. And these fans do not want to be preached at about capitalism and fighting the government and fighting power. They just want to have fun being stupid and being wacky. That's just too hard to understand, and it seems like there are consequences for betraying the main thesis of your franchise. And Embracer, the company who owns it and who recently purchased the rights to The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, is finding that out the hard way as their stocks take a massive hit as this game comes out. It's some really bad stuff, and the negative reviews have been just all over the place, and it's down more than 7%. And it's just crazy to see backlash like this, the hit at the stock level. That's really bad when a game comes out and it's just that bad. I wonder if they're regretting purchasing a lot of the things they have recently, including Tomb Raider and a few other companies and products besides just Lord of the Rings. Maybe this was not a good idea for them right as Saints Row was coming out when they're particularly vulnerable, and this game is hitting them hard. And I'm actually all for it, because if they did it this bad, if the game is truly this bad, I have no interest in playing it. They deserve it. And a lot of the fans, this is a poll put out by the Push Square, and as you can see here, most of these people are fans of Saints Row. 20-25%, but they're also voting it. They won't buy it and they have zero interest. That seems to me the majority, and this is from Push Square of all places, so that's not doing good. And then you look at the Metacritic score. I've just pulled up the PC and the PlayStation 4 ones. Holy fuck. Even critics are not defending this as avidly as you'd expect from how woke and how anti-capitalist it is. They seem to love everything that's anti-capitalist these days. And then for the PS4, it's even worse. 1.8. We're getting into a Last of Us Part 2 territory. And The Last of Us Part 2 is actually an interesting comparison here, with everything betraying what the story was, betraying who the characters were, what the universe is, what the point of the story was. All that betrayal, there's something in common. And it might be the same problem in both situations. Back in 2014, after Saints Row 4, one of the developers said that Anisa Sarkeesian was right about criticism of their games. And could that have influenced their company going forward? Could that have changed it? Could Anisa Sarkeesian be the influence that made this reboot go off in this direction? It's definitely a possibility. There hasn't been any announced things of her actively being involved in the production. She may have influenced the thought mentality of the people creating this game, and that is a cancer. Anita Sarkeesian's influence is a cancer, as it was for The Last of Us Part 2. So is her influence what destroyed Saints Row? Who knows, but it's definitely a possibility. This is way back in 2014 when that last game released, so it is a long time ago, but it's an easy Sarkeesian. Her influence is cancerous and could well impact this game after so many years. It's just a lot of interesting things to see. I'm so glad it's happening, because everything I hear and see about this game makes it worse and worse and worse. Zoomer crap is really where it gets really cringe. They think Zoomer crap is wacky in the way that the older games were. No, it's just cringe. It's Twitter in real life is how it's been described by so many people. No one wants Twitter in real life. Everyone, even people on Twitter, hate Twitter. Nobody likes Twitter. Why would you make a game based off the feeling of Twitter? It's just a really weird situation, and it's so great to see them fail and fail again. And I just am here for it. I'm just going to go play the remaster of the third one again and really enjoy a fun, wacky world instead of what seems to be a depressing, anti-capitalist message that's just trying to beat you over the head with its ideals and its message, rather than a fun, wacky story with interesting characters who really don't have any sort of motivation. They're just being bad for bad's sake. And it was more fun back when it was that way. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.